Welcome to Section 4 Wrestling. You know you want it.
Hey old Steph Tanner here, welcome to Section 4 Wrestling, only on YouTube, where the big boys play. You know you want it.
It's that time of year again. Oh no, I am not talking about Bonfire Night, but the night when we head off over to Saudi Arabia for the Crown Jewel Premium Live event. Expect a lot of non-canon frolics from Rasul Park in Riyadh. I'm Hannah, and here are your Section 4 predictions for WWE's Crown Jewel 2022. You know you want it. Our first match sees the recently formed OC taking on the Judgment Day in a 6-man tag match. The Judgment Day may be the hottest faction in WWE right now, and thanks to the effectiveness of a heel Dominic Mysterio. But the company didn't bring back Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows back alongside AJ Styles just for them to lose their first major match. Therefore, the OC to win. The performances will be great, and the fans should expect some stellar in-ring work whenever Styles and Finn Balor mix it up. But the outcome feels fairly predictable as WWE works to reintroduce the OC to fans as a top-tier faction. It's Giant versus Monster as the Colossal Omos goes face-to-face with the monster Braun Strowman. This is your typical nonsense gimmick Saudi matchup. The live crowd will be going mad for this one. Omos has not had the greatest of runs in WWE, but that's probably because there is no one who can step up to him. Until now. Braun Strowman gets the win here. After Strowman won the 50-man Royal Rumble at the first Saudi show, it's safe to say he's a bit of a big deal over there. Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a cage match. McIntyre is on the warpath. Kross and Scarlett have repeatedly ambushed McIntyre since the duo returned to WWE in August. McIntyre was on the verge of defeating Kross in a strap match at Extreme Rules before Scarlett sprayed mace in McIntyre's eyes. Tensions boiled over the following weeks on SmackDown after McIntyre laid out Kross with a car door. All this leads to a steel cage match at the Crown Jewel. McIntyre should win after losing in their last match. It's just basic booking. Let's see a decider in a third match. Next up, the unified tag titles are on the line as the Brawling Brutes take on the Usos. Put the DUIs aside, the Usos are allowed to defend their title belts outside of the US. This match was announced on last week's SmackDown with very little, if any, build. We got the Usos to retain here, and if they do, they will beat the New Day's title reign of the longest tag champions in WWE history. The Usos don't seem to have a bad match in them, and after Holland and Butcher's performance at Extreme Rules, this should be a stellar match. Next up, the almighty Bobby Lashley takes on the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The first and only time these two fought was at this year's Royal Rumble, where Lesnar retained the WWE title. Lesnar recently returned to Raw, where he set his sights on Lashley, costing him the United States Championship, hence Brock and Bobby too. As much as the babyface in this rivalry deserves the victory, Brock Lesnar will rule supreme. He's a huge deal in Saudi Arabia, plus last time he was there, he lost to Roman Reigns. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line as Bayley challenges Bianca Belair for the third time, but this time it's a last woman standing. It's great to see the women are getting a good reception and a last woman standing match in a place where women in sport is not such a big deal. This past week, Bayley went to Twitter and said the following: "In a time and a place where we are ever growing the roles of women, I will be the last one standing versus at Bianca Belair, WWE. Hashtag WWE Crown Jewel." Bianca Belair to retain. If Bayley was to win, it should have happened at Extreme Rules. And finally, Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship. On one hand, you have the tribal chief, the head of the table, the longest reigning champion in like forever, and on the other, a YouTuber. Logan Paul claims if he can make that one lucky punch connect and put down the champ, it's all over. It's like saying Kanye West could be the face of Yarmulks. Roman will reign victorious once again, and there is no way Paul can get a W here. Of all the challenges Reigns has faced, this is the most underwhelming competitor yet. So there you go. There's your Section 4 predictions for Crown Jewel 2022. But we want to know, what do you think? Who are you predicting? Tell us by leaving a comment below. Thank you to everyone for watching, and whilst you're there, go and give us a like and a subscribe. Also, join us over on Twitter at Section 4. And don't forget to join us in 3 weeks' time to predict WWE Survivor Series War Games. Until then, I've been Hannah, and I'll see you when you're older.
Section 4 Wrestling. You know you want it.